Hello, and welcome to the firm58 Management Services. In this lesson, we will discuss JMP Securities, Morning Processes, Step 1. The JMP Securities morning process involves a total of 3 steps. In this module, we are focusing on Step 1 only. It includes fixed assets not found and ambiguous asset errors in the firm58 application. The central asset library, the CUSIP that isn't in Skynet and or is in one of the app's assets and asset libraries. The JMP Securities will send trading data files after every trading day, and it will process into the firm58 application during the night. We have to fix asset errors associated with yesterday's trades in the firm58 application before 7 a.m. Central Time the next morning. We also must fix it in post-profit loss task, add market data for 2 to 3 assets, and run export scripts on the EQSV63 server. JMP Securities doesn't use the firm58 Central Asset Library. We will use it as a reference. However, all changes will be made in their local asset library, which is built into the application. Let's get started. Step 1, open firm58 application for JMP Securities and log into jmpsecurities.firm58.com as shown in Figure 1. Step 2, from the top menu, choose Transactions, then Error Summary as shown in Figure 2. We have to change values in the error date field to date range. Include today and yesterday. On Monday, choose the range of Friday through Monday. Select Asset Not Found category and then use Quick Fix dialog box. The system will open another window with a list of found asset errors as shown in Figure 3. Take note of transaction dates and copy the CUSIP/symbol from the symbol column. Use Central Asset Library, Skynet as a reference and search for this asset to verify which symbol CUSIP/name we should use in the JMP local library. Before accessing Skynet, we have to connect firm58 VPN and bus-2017. Search the copied CUSIP/symbol in the symbol exact field. Next, we want to click on the name to open the details and take a note of the following details as shown in Figure 2. Take a note of the name, the asset type, identifiers, especially preferred ones marked with a green tick, the expiration date, and country. Next, we're going to talk about fixed assets not found and ambiguous asset errors in the firm58 app. In firm58 application, choose Asset, then Assets from the top menu. Use the nickname field to search for identifiers and symbols from Skynet and or the CUSIP identifier. We can use the asterisk sign as a wildcard. Under Asset, we are going to verify 3 things. A, if asset was found. If asset was found, an identifier is in place. And C, if asset was not found. If the asset was found, add an identifier. A, add a nickname. We will find an edit button when we mouse over on the entry, as shown in Figure 1. In the Edit Found Asset window, go to the second tab, which is Add Identifier, and add a new one, as shown in Figure 2. The identifier, CUSIP/symbol that isn't linked, or copied from the error screen. Classification, choose customer JMP. Start date, use transaction date from the error window. Click on Add Identifier. Move on to one tab, Asset Info, and click Update Asset button as shown in Figure 3. If the asset was found and identifier is in place, let's talk about what we do next. Check the expiration dates and extend them if needed. Note, due to a bug in the application, you can't extend identifiers dates at this moment. Add the same identifier if necessary with the start date matching transaction date instead. If the asset was not found, create an asset and add an identifier as shown in Figure 1. Click the Create Asset button and complete the populated window as shown in Figure 2. Let's look at the fields. The name is the full name from Skynet. Nickname would be the symbol. Identifier is the CUSIP from the error summary screen, or a symbol if you don't have a CUSIP. Start date, yesterday, a month back. Match the transaction date from the error screen. Asset type, equity by default. Changing it if adding an asset is an option or a different type. Use Skynet for reference. Now let's discuss if the asset was found and the identifier is in place and if the asset was not found. Go back to the asset screen and search for it again under symbol, as shown in Figure 1. Edit it, go to the second tab, Identifiers, and add a new one in the Populate window, as shown in Figure 2. The identifier is a CUSIP/symbol, whichever is missing. Classification, CUSIP source that uses the symbol in their trades. Start date, yesterday/month back, match the transaction date from the error screen. Go back to the first tab, Asset Information, and click Update Asset button, as shown in Figure 3. CUSIP that isn't a Skynet and or in the app's assets. Connect to firm58, VPN, bus-2017, that's step A. Connect to the EQSV63 server. Here are more details. Check the raw data file on the EQSC68 server. This file is located here. opt/customers/IMP/integration/data/NFS prices/posts ITD_YYYMMDD.dat structure. Extra asset tag, extra underlying stock symbol, extra price, extra date. Use VIM or GREP to find the CUSIP in the file. Find a position that looks like a symbol in the third extra column, company name. Note, remember that you're checking data for yesterday, last Friday, not today. Look up the found symbol in the application's assets, under Assets, and then add an identifier from the error screen. Note, if there are two assets with the same symbol, modify each one that matches the error description. If there's nothing in the description, assume it's an equity file. JMP deals only in USA assets. If you see two assets, for example, USA and Canada, choose the USA one. If you're unsure which to use, check what was traded yesterday on the finra.org page using the end of day file, and then search for the symbol. As a reference, you can also use quotes.fidelity.com for equities, or the OCC.com for options, those web pages. Let's continue with fixing our assets not bound and ambiguous errors. Next, we're going to resubmit our error in the error summary screen. Fix the ambiguous asset errors in the firm58 application. From the top menu, choose Transactions and then Error Summary. Change the value in the error date field to date range. Include today and yesterday. On Monday, choose the range of last day Friday to Monday. Select ambiguous asset categories and use the Quick Fix dialog button. Select an error and click Fix. The system will suggest 2 matching assets. Choose one matching error description or raw data. If you are still unsure, check what was traded on yesterday or Friday on the finra.org page. Use the end of day file and search for the symbol. Note, sometimes you'll have 2 of the same assets to choose from. Choose either one. Local asset library is maintained by support agents. Rare as it is, duplicates do happen. Thank you for reviewing these slides on fixing assets not found and ambiguous errors for Firm 58. Please select Next and take the 12-question assessment of the knowledge reviewed in these slides. Thank you.